even in the case of internet safety, there's still a lot we need to work out. Just thank God you have a militia, because this is what it would require. You would have to have some militia bounty training. And with the level of missing persons, the level of drugs, we take this very serious. And if you'd like to support any of the projects here, it'll be put in the video. Anything from college parties to hazing to, going out on a, Saturday night. You want your kids to be safe. That's the bottom line. So with the increase of drugs and the increase of meth available to your children, you need to be aware. These awareness projects aren't just, happenstance. These are real life experiences that, your general safety is going to be always a concern when your kids have access to drugs. Schedule 5 drugs are narcotics, by the way. And when your children have access to that type of drugs, you got to ask the questions like, where did you get the drugs? And who is the big fish in the small pond? Like, who is the big person that sells the drugs? Where is it? Because, let me take you back to October 2015. Right here, Ship of Fools. Yeah, because their ship is sinking, and when I go up there to talk to my nephew Jordan, and they're hanging out with a bunch of older kids that are selling drugs, I ask a lot of questions. So here we are again. So you who are telling me not to go down there, I did anyway. And somebody was selling drugs. And then there's a crack pipe, and then there's somebody trying to light the crack pipe for him. So I need to know what kind of adults are hanging out with younger people. And so I did a further investigation. Guess what? There's some adults that are selling drugs to kids. Isn't that something? Drug pushers. You graduated for them. Where? Okay. Sex extortion, prostitution, child prostitution. These are all common terms used in, yes. Welcome to criminology. That's right. Study of crime scene. And in fact, we didn't know when I lived in Beaver that there was a rapist that lived right across the basically not lived across the worked across the street from us at Sunoco, who murdered Addie Hozak. So you're gonna hear criminology a lot in my household. This to the story about the girl that was missing in New Berlin, Ohio. Everybody heard the story, Sarah Bowen, Kathy Mendenez, and the bloodletting case. So when we talk about the seriousness of satanic SRA, ritual abuse, attacks, assaults, anything that involves any kind of satanic worship, Illuminati, all those things bring us to the topic we're talking about today. And if you'd like to read the book Dead Air by Dr. Bob Larson, I encourage it, because you know what? You need to know more about topics like SRA's satanic ritual abuse, which is the story about Sarah Bowen and Kathy Mendenez in New Berlin, Ohio, not that far from here, and also East Liverpool, Ohio, where a 10-month-old was murdered. Not that long ago, 2 years ago, we were talking Giant Eagle, which you can go to the Code Adam sticker, where anywhere participating Giant Eagle has a Code Adam sticker. If you're concerned about anything that goes on in the grocery store parking lots or anything, look for the Code Adam sticker. There's a bunch of other awareness projects, Project Safe Neighborhoods, and the Blue Ribbon Campaign on child and human trafficking. It's imperative you know. Now, I was working in 1996, and this is long before we talk about the building the wall in Green Tree Village, where there was Mexicans living on literally 20 Mexican migrant farmers living in an apartment building in Green Tree Village, and I was working at Italian Oven. I also worked at Omni William Penn, and there was a 12-year-old that was on a date with a 60-year-old man. So when I tell you there is a lot of stuff going on at the hotels, like at the Omni William Penn, to even, like, at the apartment building where I lived at in Green Tree Village off of Nobletown Road, you can obviously see what we're having this conversation about what goes on in the hotel industry to what goes on at an apartment building where there's 30, sometimes 20, 30 different Mexicans living in an apartment. All right, you can obviously see there is something going on when we talk about right there in your face, you know, when it's like, I know a lot of people reflect on these things and they say, well, you know, I saw that and I noticed this and I noticed that. All right, these are things that are not common, but right under the radar, it has been subtly introduced into your lives. You know, the acceptance of, well, let's just say immigration. You would just say, well, there's just a bunch of Mexicans working. And I think that most people would make that assumption. Or when you see 20 or 30 Mexican living in a building, you should call ICE. All right, it's about human trafficking. If you'd like to know more, if you'd like to do more as far as audio, video, go to www.wdrbmedia.com.